word now with the year or so. Now, time for us to just mention this important thing because today the World Book Day and very important. We share this particular information for everybody to know because I know say most times when we talk about where people know they go school, out of school children, it is very good for us to understand that the most important level of education might be the primary and the secondary.
Yep.
Whether technical college.
Even the name applies. The name,
yes.
The name where they call them primary.
Yeah.
Secondary. Primary. You need
primary and secondary. So when we talk about out of school children, we talk about children with of school age, we're supposed to be between primary and secondary school. We're not there.
Yeah.
We're not they go school. Where they roam about. Now this number of children that they refer to out of school children.
You get many or some of them from neighborhood itself.
So today, just quickly now, we'll just mention some few states. We just select randomly. Of course, we must mention Lagos State and give you the number of out-of-school children with it. So that if any government, the government, they can bobo. Because the way they make Nigeria be now, they go they shout federal government, federal government, federal government. Now, when we want these numbers we want give, it go good for us to understand that the federal government, for the 2004 Act, which set up the Universal Basic Education, they get what they call a grant, where the federal government go put a certain amount of money, make them available. And all the states, for them to get that money, where federal government want to give them, they go bring equal amount of that money. So when they don't make that, not be say that they go give federal government, but there is a check and balance will go take place. This money the state government don't make it available for their budget. Then federal government go come release the one where federal government need to give them that grant for them to make
you will confirm first, say you get that kind of money.
You get that kind of money to make basic education available. So when the more we talk about out of school children, the more we must understand say now the failure of government. But the government we will focus on now the state government there. So I just want to make this clear because the job like in Nigeria now anything we talk now federal everybody go because a lot of money they are available now where so many state government for Nigeria never access this money, this grants we did because they not fit provide. Lagos self get the one where they not access and the rest. So I just want to give this background
but
before
you
we start
say there are some factors will lead to out of school children. Not only UB. Please where crisis day.
No, we understand, but apart from the crisis, let's take for example now, crisis de Lagos.
Crisis.
No, tell me the crisis with the Lagos.
Population crisis.
Since 1999.
Population crisis.
9 day Lagos, Abi. And the population for Lagos not be one of the reasons why a lot of investment when they come to Nigeria, they come to Lagos.
Now they think that
because you know if you tell me about population crisis for Lagos,
they're not managing.
They're not managing. That's why we get over 200,000 out of school children in Lagos.
How many children supposed to school though?
For Lagos?
Yeah.
Nobody supposed to do Lagos will not support this school. And you know the anointing, when we talk about Lagos, all of us will relate. If we drive out of, maybe in a daytime now, you drive out of your area, you see children we're supposed to go school. During school time. During school time, where they beg. Where they beg.
Lagos have 229,264 children where no they go school.
So regardless of the percentage where that number be, no be argument or
not the argument. Justification. Now just the fact that Lagos get this high number.
And everybody's supposed to.
It's so bad.
Go on, they tell us that
like in the state we get the lowest out of school children for Nigeria now Edo State with 74,446.
That's still a big number.
It's still big number. And then let's not forget now Edo State now they pay the highest minimum wage. And then they get special.
That is before the 30,000.
They were paying 22,000. And they were doing special schemes for teachers. And I want believe now one of the reasons why this thing they look for their side.
The one where they see where high for about you.
About you.
I get 1.2
million
people.
And you know we
my question, anybody in the whole school.
Did not
remain anybody with the school.
This is when they ask make me and this Bauchi a very big problem. Gombe. was formed out of
Bauchi State.
old Bauchi State.
Okay.
And Gombe is more developed than Bauchi.
Okay.
And I know this Bauchi.
So
but
maybe even it takes us back to where they talk about our form of wanting to reach out to these children now. How about if, because I would not want to believe, say the government never tried to get these children to school or try to educate them.
No, Lagos State government not trying.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about Bauchi now. That's huge number where we see now. But the question is, waiting. They don't ever try to look for a means. How about if these children, their own style of education, then rather in the morning go meet one Baba where they tell them story, history about.
For 2019.
No, everybody.
No, but Kelechi, let's not forget. See, when we talk about literacy,
wow,
for 2019, Nigeria standard of literacy now, not be just about your ability to read and write English, because that is why if you depending on the part of Nigeria where you go school, you must learn how to read and write in Nigerian language. Yes. But because English now our lingua franca, that now why it is compulsory and important. Say every Nigerian feel read and write English. Yeah. And not just that, because if we talk about this basic education, where would they talk about? The next thing you talk about now mathematics. How to do all of these basic calculation, percentages. You don't see where you won't go buy something and times the person don't understand percentage. You don't see where you give conductor 200, 500 naira. Maybe your money where you're supposed to pay now 50 naira. The conductor not maybe 50 naira might be wrong. Let's say now 40 naira. Now the conductor not gets 460 naira to give you back for giving him 500 naira. You can't add 10 naira so that it will balance you back, and the conductor get confused.
Yes, all those things happen. Yeah.
So what happened there? Because you not get the basic mathematics knowledge we're supposed to get.
Or maybe you would get advanced mathematics knowledge.
Get basic where you're supposed to get.
No, you get the basic to know say make you give you.
You know if you calculate plus and minus with 500 naira.
The only thing we confuse them. That say you know first give them big 500 naira.
You know expect them to give them
more for house to get money give you. Yeah. You can't give her more money say you want collect. You have confused him. You said basic. Now you have brought advanced.
That's how advanced.
Advanced.
Where are you from?
No, I didn't tell you. Because basic.
That guy, that conductor now my math teacher. For example, he go give us 1 plus 1.
He just know 1 plus 1
for test.
2 plus 2.
He go tell us 100 plus 100.
No, but more because of our time, we'll go through all the states, different states.
Now, apart from Bauchi, the second state with the highest number of out of school children is the state of the sitting president.
Yeah, Katsina State. We get the number there.
You know, it's so bad at which you're just talking about how they cannot do Ogoni cleanup when we have Jonathan as president. And we have Muhammadu Buhari as president now. And we have 873,633 children out of school in Katsina.
Dr. Square, now, in defense of the president, yes, I must say this because the president not being the governor all the years since 1999, if we start from there.
Okay.
So the policy of the state governor since 1999 now go drive or reduce the number of out of school children.
Okay.
If we want to talk about Edo State now, Edo State get the lowest. Any president don't come from Edo State. No, but the policy of the state government and all of these things reduce under the former governor is now the chairman of the APC. But we know for whether politics or not, we must give credit to whatever anybody do. And now under
all the governors we don't did there.
Yes,
they don't make them reduce over years.
Over the years.
This now I go talk this based on experience where I was lucky last year or last year. Last year when they do the NFF elections.
Okay.
I get the chance to go Castina. It was held in Castina. And I saw a very huge, and since I don't go northern Nigeria, the huge number of alamajiris where I see. You see, when that is a problem in that part, because let's not forget that these children are regarded as people who don't get papa or mama, where they wonder, what will they call Agberu or whatever in this part. Now, so when we are talking about if they have that issue, so who sends them to school? How do they go to school? Because, in fact, may I tell you one of the things which shocked me. Now I can't they finish the Congress so late, no food to eat. The night they finish by 6, so I don't feel leave them because the next flight where I go catch Nakano about 2 hours journey. I did not want to see myself on the road in the night.
Yes.
So I wanted in the morning. So we stay back, I go to look for waiting, I go eat. So I look for Meshai, we go do noodles for me, make a chop that night and everything. As I just eat. So I won't just put my leg on top stone. My brother, I know go lie for you, I'm match picking. I just look. Because in my mind, I don't believe say somebody if he sleep for bare ground. I don't even my mind know they say somebody did it. And then my eyes can't open around me, all of them just lie down. They sleep. I can't imagine how many of them this situation.
You are lucky they are sleeping.
No, that's what I'm telling you. So
if they are not sleeping, they'll be waiting for
like to talk. I think the first thing they need to find a way to control a certain level of childbirth, since they can't control the population of the children who are left on the streets. If those are the kind of policies we they're supposed to bring for all those kind of areas.
All right, just quickly now, because we'll get definitely to do this another time, but more just take now from geopolitical region. We think I say now the southeastern part of Nigeria get the lowest out of school
571,961 children in the whole of southeast region.
Yeah.
Then in the whole of southwest, we have 1,325,387 children. Then I think Oyo State is the highest in southwest.
Oyo State.
In northwest Nigeria, we have 4,479,311 out of school children. And in north central, in south, let me pick south, we have 874,765 children.
We know this school.
In northeast, we have 3,308,019 children. And in north central, we have 1,635,102. I think we have about 13.2 million children.
This calculation, I beg, make an know. Then they calculate people where they expel.
Children.
Secondary school, they expel you. Because it's out of school.
All right, at this point, guys, we won't really thank you very much for your time with us. We'll do this again.
Sorry, sir, we'll not take calls.
Sorry, sir, we'll not take calls. Now, so the time to be.
We think say 2 hours. We for ask for more hours. We don't know.
Like 4.
Now 4 hours for us.
All right, this
so
point, just stay with us here for Metro 97.7 FM, the station where we give you all the favors. The next program.